And I think we're going live. We are live. Hey, good evening. It's a 5 a.m. Mester Scrum show at night. It's a Tuesday night where we usually talk about Agile news, stocks, jobs, Agile stuff, extras, and maybe even a sleeping Bubbles cat over here who's sleeping next to me. She looks so adorable. Anyway, let's get off the feed, talk the music, and let's talk about stuff. So today we're going to do the Agile, our news. This is the night version, the Tuesday night version of our 5 a.m. Agile show. And I'm going to set up some, and what we normally talk about, for those who haven't seen our show, is we talk about job stocks, everything like that. So I'm going to set it up where I have a dual screen. Turn on the video display, turn on display, and then you can see the spreadsheet, and you can see little old me inside. Okay, so this is the spreadsheet, and one of the things I noticed last week, I want to make it a little bigger, just so people can. Whoa, that's way big. All right, so that's nice and big. That should be good. What if I do this? I don't need this. There, make that smaller. There we go. Perfect. So these are the job numbers coming out of LinkedIn as of today. Just a little bit before the meeting, I had to go take my kids to their sports practices. It's a little late getting back and doing things and getting things running. But this is the data for today. And it'll be interesting to see. I'm working on the trends across the weeks that we do this. Now that we got, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 episodes. So I'm going to probably next time we do the show, I'll have some more information and put some trends out there. And let's see. So the ones that really did good in the United States, business analysts got 74,000 job postings out there. It went up by 1,600 jobs since last week. Scrum Master in the United States, 97,159, up 1,924 positions. Scrum Master Remote went down by 676 positions across the states. Agile Product Owner and Product Owner Agile. Now remember, we talked about sometimes you got to switch the terms around to find the job you want, because Product Owner Agile has 27,000 jobs. Agile Product Owner has 9,000 jobs. There's probably overlap, but you can see we're just changing a word around. We'll give you more results and the potential for doing job postings. And I don't know if you can hear a cat screaming, but that's my daughter's cat. She's looking for Isabella. Hopefully she's find her. Agile Project Manager, 40,000 jobs, down 4,000 this past week. Remote down 1,000. So the Agile Project Manager kind of went down this past week. Project Manager, which is a big time job, went down 8,000 job positions over this past week, which is a monthly average. Enterprise Coach went down 718 jobs across states. Agile Coach went up 1,100 jobs across the United States. Agile and Agile Remote kind of went down a little bit. European Union, let's look at them. I can love my cat who's crying in the background. Bubbles, your sister, go get her. Business Analyst is at 18,000 jobs in the EU, up 1,237. And Agile is up 286. So Agile kind of, in the EU, the basic Agile jobs kind of went up. Scrum Master, 31,000 positions advertised in the EU, up 197. Remote Scrum Master, 3,000 jobs, up 118. Product Owner Agile, 12,000 positions, up 1,697. So those are good numbers. Again, Agile Product Manager went down. Project Manager went down. So it'll be interesting to see how the trends, if this keeps up, if the Agile type jobs stay steady and go up, where the project manager jobs going down. Interesting. Enterprise coach, maybe to go to Europe, went up about 327. Agile coach went up 748 to 12,336. And then the Agile remote jobs, again, Agile. When we teach this stuff, maybe you're a developer, maybe you're a business, a manager, there's 237,000 jobs in the EU that talk about Agile. It's up 6,000 jobs. So there is Agile to be known and used, at least understanding the basics, right? Okay. So now here's my local district, Philadelphia. And again, if anybody has any states or any areas or cities or countries you would like us to go through and share, feel free to let us know. This right now, I let myself know. This is Philly. Not much change. Everything's going up in the between Agile product owner, Scrum Master, remote, business analyst, Agile, up 37 for the business analyst, up 258 for business analyst. A handful of ups for Scrum Master and product owner. Product manager, I don't know, project manager, I guess everyone's got their projects funded, so they're not hiring as much right now in the summer, trying to figure out how much money they have for the rest of the year. They'll come out and come the fall and probably hire some more project managers come the fall when they figure out where they're at. Overall, Agile went down 2,000 jobs in the city of Philadelphia. So that, and then we have our graphs. Here's our graphs. These are the job postings. Pretty competitive. The USA is in the blue, EU is in the brown and reddish. So you can see how what positions up there. Pretty comparison, everyone. It's a nice, pretty chart. Looks good on LinkedIn. That's why I do it. What's the certifications? So in a certification world, right? So I probably just get rid of this because I'm not going to be doing certifications for every area, but I'm just picking the United States just to give an idea. What are the hot certs? What's going on? CSM, still 14,000 jobs advertised with the CSM. That is up 338. PSM, only 3,286 jobs. Now, I would put a disclaimer. There might be other things that have CSM in it from a job perspective, so this may be higher, but the first hits I see are Agile. So there may be some other types of certification that are called, quote, CSM. I even had that with PSM. You get that with different things. So that's out there. And then SAFE, up 637 jobs, around 10,347. Again, SAFE is where I would put a SAFE in the word Agile, because SAFE can mean a lot of things. Less Agile, to be more specific, 1,700 jobs. Kanban. Now, I thought Kanban was wrong, but Kanban is still like the hot need in every job posting. 19,399. I mean, that dwarfs the CSM, but Kanban is a hot thing. It went up 2,587 jobs. So I do know a Kanban trainer. So if anybody wants to learn Kanban, I'll be more than happy to send you her way, or send her your information, or send you her information so that you can contact her. She's a really good Agile coach. CSPO, pretty much stable, just went down by 2. SPC Agile, same, about 226. There's not a lot of SP, because these companies don't know what these positions are really. PMI ACP, 1,308 positions for that, up 178. It's the old PMI. Hey, I know what PMI is. Got that. And the granddaddy, PMP. 342,777 positions out there that say PMP, which would go with the project manager positions and stuff like that. Actually, I think almost every Scrum Master position. We'll have to go dissect in one of those job postings in one of our sessions and kind of look, how do you look at the job postings? What do you look for? And you'd be amazed how many Scrum Masters they say, well, if you have a PMP, you could be a Scrum Master too. So you'd be amazed how many. So that's up 8,000. So that's that. And then we'll chart it with the number. And again, I'm working on the tracking for weekly, so we'll get there at some point. All right. With that, our favorite Maltesian, the home of Jira. How do they do today? Pretty much down a little bit. Nothing much changed. I'm going to be honest with you. Whatever news I see is I'm going to see it for the first time. Same with you all, and we'll see what it says. 3 weeks ago, that's old news. 2 days ago, given an average recommendation moderate buy by analysts. Again, that's the same news from before. Unlikely to reduce spending for the software. So the maker of Jira is stable there. Microsoft, let's see how Microsoft is. Down 0.47. I do know the stock market kind of went a little crazy past couple of days. So we'll see how that did. Now it's just a half point down for today. I guess we should do a 5-day average. It makes more sense. Okay, let's do a 5-day average. Go back. Let's do the 5-day average. I got to save my bookmarks all over again. Looks like it's going down a little bit since the last time we talked. And Microsoft, again, in the past 5 days, is down 4% since the last time. Let's see any news. Giant fund sells Apple, Tesla, Microsoft stock. Oh, okay. Most watched stock. Google exiting the IoT services business. Microsoft doing the opposite. Okay, what's she going there? Is that the Internet of Things? Well, great. Oh, okay. Me too. There we go. Hey, Dennis. Need to connect and talk Agile. Yeah, we definitely should. I don't know what ITO is. That's really bad. I'm in the IT business and I don't. Oh, here we go. Intelligent cloud computing pitch. I don't know. We have a visitor. Yes, sir. No. He wants ice cream. All right, cool. Anyway, I still think it's Internet of Things. I don't know. I think you'll when you put an acronym, put the title is, and I should know what it is. If anybody knows what ITO stands for, I do think it's Internet of Things, but I'm not sure. All right, let's go someplace else. All right, so now we're going to go to Amazon. Let's look at Amazon for 5 days. It's been dropping, so the stock market's pretty much similar for the past 5 days, down 6%. Slightly health stock surges. Installs AC in warehouse after worker death. Oh, whoa. Now, this is why we want to work in IT in the office. I'm laughing. It says, I used to work out in the field. I used to work in warehouses. I enjoy working in the office, to be honest with you. I feel sorry for their family. And I know warehouses can get really crazy too. I managed a 900,000 square foot warehouse for Boeing years ago. And I use IT to help me, so that was cool. Did I hide it? There we go. Never heard of about largest China. I don't know. That one we won't go there. Okay, so let's look at this one. Broadcom, the maker of Rally, or at least the owner of Rally. I don't know if they're definitely a maker. They're kind of up and down. Past 5 days, they're down 2.3%. Underperforms Tuesday. VMware slows down sales. Process angering salespeople. Leaked memo. That's not good. So salespeople are mad about VMware slowdown. Buy the dip with the stocks. Apple stock. Let's see. Today, up and down, just 0.2%. Let's see what they do past 5 days. Past 5 days, down 3%. So the overall stock market's down. That's not good. Engineer admits stealing Apple Car trade secrets before trying to flee from. Sell to China. Apple employees claim they are doing exceptional work remotely. Full of meetings, then I would worry about it, right? If you're going to give them room to interact and innovate together, that's why you want them in the office, not to bring them in so you can schedule a bunch of meetings that they have to do virtually from their desk all the time anyhow. Anyway, so Google is down 5% over the past 5 days. Underperforms. Stock split. One upcoming stock split flying under radars is I don't know who's going to be doing a stock split. That stock split. Okay, I'm curious. Really not curious, but there's Google. They also do stores. Look at Zoom. Started looking at Zoom because we do so many remote meetings. Let's see how they're doing. Today they're down 16%. Wow. Really? That's a lot. Wow. Down $16 from where were they before? Opened at 84. How can they say they're down? I don't get it. They say they're down 16%. Okay, $16 is still a lot. That's with 5 days. Oh, big drop. Again, that was today. Stock market kind of dropped today. People are all happy now. So Zoom gets slammed. Stock plunges. Weak outlook. Zoom enterprise bet is delayed as company cuts sales forecasts. Interesting. Stocks falls 8%. Let's see what's seeing plunges on weak outlook. So I guess they're not looking at Zoom being that good. But I think there's something out there, but I don't think they're marketing it right. Let's look at local Philadelphia business here. Philadelphia business. Comcast down 1%, trading at $37 a share, and just 5 days, constantly just steady state coming down. Well, not necessarily that's a good. I understand we'll just sell massive sell for the day, but this is kind of pretty steady state every day. Does Comcast stock offer long-term investors value? Comcast will resell its majority stake in regional network NBC Sports. Interesting. Wonder who they're going to say now. I could. For the past week and everything like that. So low here. Agilist are doing here. Close some windows. If you go to my 5 a.m. Mester Scrum Twitter page, there should be a list, and in the list, you should find the Agilist list, which is also linked over to my Gem Philly account. As you can see, Gen Philly. Click on it. You can see what's going on. I actually have this as a feed into my web page in my my web page, my site. So I actually posted this feed into it's fun. Test to see if you have an MBI. I don't know. Okay, Al's actually posting some stuff. System thinking, LinkedIn. I know he's got a book out there, so he's going to do some stuff. And deciding approach, type of framework, not one, practice, patterns, mindset, aspects to emulate. So he's out there. Scott Ambler's, you have more bad jokes. Who do you serve? What would delight look like for them? Interesting. Ryan Ripley is doing his Agile for Humans. It's a really good podcast. They post stuff up there. I definitely recommend listening to them. He's putting a link to his podcast today. Alan, you are not Steve Jobs. Neither am I, or nobody else. Using Steve Jobs as a model for product development is a futile exercise. He was unique. It's true. I heard they were interviewing Bill Gates, and they asked between Elon Musk and Steve Jobs, and he said there are two people. You said they're two totally different individuals, and you can never compare them. And that comes from Bill Gates. It's interesting to say that. While many Scrum proponents point out Scrum is useful for complex work, Kanban is equally adept to complex work and other things. Okay, here, Bubbles. Say hi. There's Bubbles. Give us a like for Bubbles. Whoever's out there, don't forget to give Bubbles a like. She's on the show. She's here. Sorry, Bubbles. I picked you up. She started hitting me with her tail. I think there's a whole YouTube channel, Cat Tail. So maybe they're going to be here. Alan's at the program on Twitter today. Agile Otter, Tim Ottinger. Are we missing the big picture while busy in day-to-day task discovery? Trees. Steve Cole. Industrial logic. So it's not, let's say, other people, potential trailblazers, putting up some skills up there. Trailblazers say Angie Jones. I think Angie Jones is awesome. Natalie, just be a Rock Davis. Made me thinking this. I think people are misunderstanding this tweet. That's not a Ministry of Testing. What's the typical blocker? And of course, ThoughtWorks is out there. Mester Testing. Let's get pictures. Someone's got a new car. Swinging in a pen. Oh, here, this one is interesting. Inspired the morning discipline Agile value stream consultant workshop. Swinging of the pendulum. Waterfall. Business agility. Agile. I don't like it. I'm not a fan of it. Let's see. Scrum's at work, people are crying, unhappy. I think this person is dead. I don't know. Scrum solves everything and other Scrum missed by PST. Okay, Scrum mess. Anyway, I called it. Scott Ambler puts out another dad joke. I think he puts out one every day. Or at least he does on Tuesdays with the show. Seems like there's that. So I think that's pretty much it for today as far as looking into the world. And, there we go. And do we need to do another bubble picture? Bubble? Or at least a tail? Ooh, there's a tail right there. Little tail. I want to wish everybody a good day. And again, we got enough data. I think next week I will start putting a look to see how any trends over time that we have. And one of the things that's interesting, I always try to convince or share with Scrum Masters, and people question, why are we doing data, like do a moving average? So basically what we're doing with the job postings, it's a moving average. It's a moving average, Bubbles. She's looking at me like, you going to pet me or what are you going to do? You want another bubble picture? Do we need another bubble? Oh, here she is. She's bigger this time. She's a big cat. And this is the 20-pound cat that broke down my screen. This is my test feature for when I put doors, is this cat. Anyway, I think we're good. I think it's time to go. I want to wish everyone a great evening. I will put this into podcast version. Last time YouTube took like all day to process it and really wouldn't let me download it and do what I wanted to do for the podcast. So it may show up tomorrow, depending, because the longer the video, the longer it takes to process it so that I can do the podcast. But I will post it when it's available. And I guess I'll see you tomorrow. I want to wish all, Dennis, thank you very much for tuning in and giving us a comment. And we'll connect soon. Oh, and by the way, I am doing the Agile Online Summit. The cats is funny. Coming up, I will post some stuff on that. I will talk about it. Maybe we'll talk about it the next show. I'll make that part of the talk for the next Tuesday night program, and I'll post some stuff during the week for people. They are looking for people to apply to do some presentations. We're looking for people that want to get into it, one or there. So we got some speakers, but we want to mix it up with some people that are really interested. My topic is happiness. So I will share that with everyone. And I'm looking forward to people with their ideas on how to make happiness a part of what we do in the office. So with that, I want to say, have a great evening and take care. And maybe we'll put some mood music in the background. I'm still trying to figure all this stuff out. And there it goes. And I want to say, see you later. See you tomorrow. Happy scrumming. Have a great night.